Oh man, hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. We're just going to be talking about, why it might have been, hard for you to win in the past. Okay? So, you know, I'm not sitting directly in front of you right now, but I'm assuming that if you haven't been able to succeed either at a coaching business, consulting, or therapy, whatever the case might be, there are generally a few, universal things that are applying. The first one is your engagement rate. Now, I don't just mean likes, comments, and shares. I don't really care about that. I'm thinking more about long-term viewership. That is going to be key, okay? The reason why is because most people generally do not, give money to strangers. And the more that people, can start to connect with you and see that you are a person where your character is pretty strong, you're a person of integrity, you're a person who doesn't lie to them, then you're going to be able to, get people to want to work with you long term. Let me give you a good story. So a story about this is that, it's a good story. Okay, cool. So a couple of my clients, right? My videos will get views, right? And sometimes they'll get likes, sometimes they'll get comments, sometimes they won't. Generally, I know who's going to work with me before we start working together because that person is going to consistently message me saying, hey, I liked your post the other day. Cool. Which post? Some post that I posted like 3 or 4 months ago. Interesting. That means that you've been going back through my catalog of content, since generally social media shows the newest stuff first, right? And then you keep getting that message maybe once or twice a week. Hey, I saw your post. Hey, I like what you're doing. I like this. I like that. And then you start to notice, okay, interesting. That person's going to want to work with me. And oftentimes that person does not even need a consultation. They just go, hey, how much is it to work with you? Where do I pay? But that's why a lot of people struggle. A lot of people do not really understand how to get people to want to work with them because they don't really understand how to build that relationship using video and using, audio, even written materials to be able to convince someone that, hey, I am a person who understands exactly what you're going through and I've been there before and I know how to help you solve that. But once you start learning how to do that, which is one of the things I work with my clients to do, to teach them step by step how to actually, build that process out and actually do that for them, that's when you start to really start seeing that success. But, until you actually understand that step-by-step process, you're going to be continuously spinning your wheels because you're going to be making content. Maybe you'll make like 1 piece of content a week or 2 pieces of content. Maybe you'll be very inconsistent. Some posts will get a lot of likes. Other posts won't get likes. Nothing really builds on itself. And at the end of the month, you may or may not have actually gotten a client or have gotten someone to sign up with you, whatever you're really working on, whether it's accounting or therapy or whatever the case might be, right? But once you understand this system, then you don't have to worry about like whether or not people are going to sign up with you. It's more of a how many people can actually get to sign up with me this month. And then it becomes a game, and then it becomes fun. And that's when you start to really enjoy working. Right now, at least for me, when I was not really successful, and if I had to do like 2, 3, 4 hours worth of work, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this because I didn't know whether or not it was going to pay off. But once I started understanding exactly what the system was and actually started making it work, then I wanted to work 6, 7 hours a day because it was like, okay, so if I put in 3 hours, I know I got X amount of results. So what if I put in 4? Oh, shoot, it went up. What if I put in 5? Oh, it went up even more? What about 6, 7? Oh, okay, cool. So now how do I get even better? Because if I only have a certain number of hours in the day for me to work, then maybe I can either hire a virtual assistant or I can just find different ways to leverage other people's time and ability to be able to get my system to work even faster. And once you understand that, the world opens up. People ask about how are people able to just appear like overnight successes even though they've been in business for like 3, 4, 5, or 6 years. The reason why is because people just get it. It clicks. That is the whole point. So it is technically, they say it's not an overnight success because you've been doing a business for 3, 4, 5 years. But what is overnight is when you understand the strategy and start implementing that strategy. That is the overnight part of the success. And that's something that I like to show my clients how to do. And the best way for you to start moving forward towards that strategy is to go join my group called Uncapped Growth Strategies. There's going to be a link either above the video or in the description below, depending on where you're going to see it. That group is really for people who have been in business or maybe having a business on the side while they're working a regular job. It's really for people who, either want to travel or people who, are tired of the daily commute or, for me at least, I did not like being accountable to to another boss, right? So having someone constantly be like, hey, did you do this? Hey, I need you to do this. Hey, can you work a little bit later? Hey, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you don't want to be here today? I'm sorry, it's Saturday. Why don't you come into the office? Yeah, I'm not about that. So that's why I had to work so much harder to be able to build a system for myself so I would not have to go work a regular job like a regular person, because at least for me, I knew in my potential, I didn't want to be regular. I didn't want to be average. I wanted to be great. I wanted to get that momentum going so my life was constantly moving forward and I'm excited every day and I actually have the ability to smile. If that's something that you've been searching for, I recommend you go check out the link in the description below. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Feel free to share this video with someone who can benefit from the information as well. Have a great day. See you later. Take it easy. Talk to you soon. See you later.